all the US sanctions have not been able to hurt Russia's economy. As a matter of fact, the Russian economy has just surpassed German economy. And the Federal Reserve in the US is trying to guarantee that we have a soft landing. Meanwhile, Biden affirms that China economy is a time bomb. And the SEC is right now processing 8 ETF applications, with the one from ARK being due in January 2024. These are the things we're going to be discussing in today's video. Hi, welcome to Crypto Vagabonds YouTube channel. In this channel, we talk about cryptocurrencies, geopolitics, microfinance, and everything else that may affect the performance of your favorite crypto asset. If you do like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Now let's get into today's video. And the main headline on Bloomberg is how the Federal Reserve is playing a waiting game trying to avoid a recession or trying to deliver a soft landing. We can see here, the Federal Reserve is playing a waiting game trying to avoid a recession. And I'm going to read a few highlights here. Fed, Jerome Powell said that he expects the central bank to navigate a path where the US economy expands with inflation rates falling back to a 2% target. Now, he also admits that the task is challenging. I don't think it is challenging, I think it's actually impossible. Unfortunately, I do not think the picture of any of these will be clear for at least the 2 quarters. Due to the fact that inflation has come down, has brought the Fed some time now. So basically, what it's saying is that inflation coming down has given slack or have bought the Federal Reserve some time. My view is it is impossible to deliver a soft landing. What are your views? Please let me know on the comments below. Now, Biden has also said that China's economy is a ticking time bomb. And he's not totally wrong on this, but I think he has exaggerated a few things. You can see here, the President Joe Biden blasted China's economy problem as a ticking time bomb. And he says China was growing at 8% a year to maintain growth. As a matter of fact, it was more than 8%. It is in a position where the numbers of people who are of retirement age is larger than the numbers of people at a working age. That's not really true. But yes, China has a demographic problem with an aging population, but the numbers are not yet flipped. If you want to find out more about the true economic situation in China, please subscribe to the channel because I'll be making a playlist called Chinese Lessons where I'm going to be explaining to you a few things. We're going to go back in time and see how China got where it is now, economically speaking. Now, global oil demand hits a record and prices may be on a climb. And I agree with that completely. You can see here, the global oil demand has surged to a record amid robust consumption in China and elsewhere, threatening to push prices higher. I do agree with that. The thing is, we can all villainize petrol. We can say petrol is horrible for the planet. We can talk about global warming. The thing is, the demand for petrol continues to be there. And it really shocks me how most people who villainize petrol, such as Biden, there are videos where he promised, he took his cap out and said, I promise you, kid, we're gonna fade away from fossil fuels. Whenever the Saudi Arabia or Russia, whatever a country that produces petrol says, we're gonna diminish our production, no one celebrates. And the reason why nobody celebrates is because the demand for petrol continues to prevail. We have not yet achieved energy efficiency with alternative wind and solar. Petrol remains king. And of course, as the demand for petrol increases, that is good news for Russia. You can see here, Russia's war economy is on course. And it's not just Bloomberg that is saying this. The IMF actually says that the sanctions have not hurt Russia. Look at this. Russia surpasses Germany to become the world's 5th largest economy. And you can see here, according to them, China 30.3 trillion, USA 25.4 trillion, India at 11.8, Japan 5.7, and Russia above Germany with 5.32 trillion. And we can see here, in this measure, Russia has now surpassed Germany to become the world's fifth wealthiest economy and the largest in Europe with 5.3 trillion GDP. So according to GDP measures, Russia surpassed Germany. And remember, Germany is on a recession, so not surprised that Russia had surpassed Germany with this. And you can see here, the IMF WB data show that anti-Russia sanctions have failed, according to the foreign minister. I'm not going to read the article to you guys, but the thing is, sanctions seem to have hurt the West more than has hurt Russia, at least for now. And according to the article on Bloomberg, the economy expanded by an estimated 4.6% in the second quarter and by 1.5% in the first half of the year. So the thing is, as Russia is going to war, this war is really benefiting Russia because, of course, there is a weapon industry. Russia has to produce more weapons, Russia has to export more petrol, and of course, the economy is, at least for now, expanding in Russia. Now, on the traditional market, we see China in danger of shrinking its economy, the West in danger of a recession, and Russia going up, at least according to the GDP measure. Now, what are your thoughts? Please let me know in the comments below. Now, let's get into cryptocurrencies. And the SEC has to decide on ETFs. Here's what's happening. There's a tremendous amount of pressure on the SEC to approve a number of these ETFs. Remember, 8 applications, particularly because the approved futures-backed products are lagging spot performance, substantially harming investors. So the thing is, investors want a spot ETF on Bitcoin and the SEC is refusing to approve. Now, out of the 8, ARK's application is due in January. You can see here, the SEC is analyzing a total of 8 applications for a spot Bitcoin ETF following past delays and denials of the crypto product in recent years. So the SEC has delayed and refused ETFs. However, the one for ARK investment is due to be decided on January 2024. What are your thoughts? Do you believe that by January 2024, ARK application will be approved? Will the SEC approve one and not others, or just approve all of them simultaneously? Please let me know on the comments below. Now, I really don't like to talk about this, but I have to talk about this. The CFTC charges residents of Florida, Louisiana, Arkansas with crypto fraud. What happened is, guys, whenever anyone promises you a stable, constant, weekly, monthly, yearly return, that is most likely to be a scam. The market is very volatile, and if you promise stable returns, especially on a weekly basis of a very stable market, that does not add up. It is most likely to be a scam. And you see that here. The CFTC logged a complaint in the United States District Court and the Middle District of Florida, alleging that defendants attract customers by promising a steady 3% weekly profits. That is not possible. There is no magic pill. If you want to make money with any investment, you have to study, you have to dedicate time to educate yourself, or you have to take a company that is reputable on that. If you're looking for educations and ways to invest, please use the link below and subscribe to the Academy. We do teach about cryptocurrencies and ways in which you can be better informed if you decide to make an investment in cryptocurrencies. In this channel, we do not advocate for you to buy any crypto. What we do advocate is educate yourself. And if you want to find out more about how to educate yourself, use the link in the description and subscribe to the Academy. Now, before wrapping up this video, let's see how the market is behaving. And the weekend has been pretty much not much performance on BTC. It has gone sideways. You can see here on the past 24 hours, it has gone actually 0.4% down. Let's look at the performance over the weekend. As I have said in the channel, there's big chance of still deflationary pressure. But let's look how my predictions were. So you can see here, Tuesday, it was actually at its peak at almost 30, was 29.9. And let's see, Saturday, so Friday was 29.3 and now is 29.84. So on the weekend, no major events on the Bitcoin market to push the price upwards or downwards. It seems to be sideways around the 29 support. Now my question to you is, what are your thoughts? You will go up, or is there more deflationary pressure coming on the way? My opinion is there's more deflationary pressure on the way, but let me know your thoughts. Now, with this, I wrap up this video. But before I finish, there is something I want to share with you guys. I have not mentioned about this, but the thing is, there's a lot of tension and a lot of escalation on the China Sea area. For instance, right now, Vietnam is also increasing its tension with China. If you want to find out more about this, like, subscribe, because I'll be making videos about the conflict during the week. Thank you for now. See you guys on the next video.